Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. So I have a loss now with my... I've come to the conclusion that this is a pretty well-rounded priest deck. It's very averagey. It's a little bit light on the power combos that priests have. I'd love to have more power word shields and be doubling the health of things that have attack equal to their health all the time. I have a little bit of that, but not that much. But I have a decent amount of removal, well-rounded sort of casting cost curve. Way too few Northstar clerics, but yeah, it's got a chance. Let's see, I'm going to ditch the Holy Nova because it's just still too expensive for starting. And I'm going to keep him. I kind of like that. I'm actually going to ditch the Northstar Cleric. I think I've come to the conclusion I don't want her in my starting hand. I want to play her later and get a lot of more use out of her. Earlier in the game, I'd rather have some other card that I can cast instead of her. Unfortunately, that's not what I got. What I got was 2 6-cost monstrosities. Ugh. I haven't run into it. I feel like Hunter is a less common class to run into in the arena. That perception is probably totally warped and inaccurate and based only on recent games, but that's what it feels like. I would sure love to be able to kill that guy. I guess the next best thing is to let him kill my Arnbeak Owl. Whatever. Again, as a priest, my job in life is to slow the game down. You know, just chill out, Rexar. And come to some kind of arrangement where we trade creatures for a while and then I win. That's not helping. Now I wish I had my silence back. That guy is badly in need of being silenced. If I could coin out my Warden. Yeah. It would be nice to be able to Sun Fury him, but yeah, the problem with him is he doesn't do enough damage back. He's not messing up this creature enough. I love his 7 toughness and being able to heal it with lesser heal, but in this situation, I don't think he's going to do the job. My concern is I'm going to play the Shattered Sun Cleric, and then he's going to find some way to buff this guy just even tiny bit, like have one other thing die, and that'll be big enough to eat my cleric, but I don't have much choice. I'm going to do that, and then I should have some better options next turn. I can coin out the Fen Creeper if I have to. I could just play the Warden. We'll see what happens.
Join or die.
Okay, that's not great. But I do like that he hit me instead of trading it for the card. I mean, I guess I'd be better off with the trade, because, again, I want to slow down the game. But this way, I have a chance to kill the Cult Master before he does anything. Like, when I play Cult Master, my objective would be to... I would have played him there if I wanted to trade the Hyena for the Shattered Sun Cleric. If I didn't want to trade with my existing minion, then I would have preferred to not cast him, cast something else instead. But I can't see his hand. It might be all removal, or bigger creatures, or who knows what. That doesn't solve the question of what I do, though. I don't have any efficient way to get rid of him. I don't have any way to kill him other than just throw the Shattered Sun Cleric at him, which I will definitely do. It won't buff the Hyena, because, of course, this guy's not a beast. Does he look like a beast? No. But what do I actually play to fight the Hyena? This guy would draw me a card. He doesn't really do the job in terms of killing it.
I must consider.
This guy doesn't do that much either. I think I'm going to have to coin out the Fen Creeper. It's not great, but it's what I've got.
Push forward.
I'm going to regret it because that coin would have been really good with the Wild Pyromancer in a later turn, but at the moment he's not helping me out as much, and this feels like what I need right now. On the other hand, it's quite likely that the Hunter has some way to deal with this, either some removal card or a buff. That's removal, that would do it. If he still has to trade the Hyena, that's okay. If he has something else, then I'm going to be annoyed.
You love my new recipe.
Could be worse. Now, if I had a cheap spell in my hand... Ah! If I still had the coin, I could play this guy and use it, and I would kill that. But since I don't, it's going to make life harder. I guess the thing to do is Mogushan Warden. Seems like a fairly no-brainer play. I don't have any more efficient way to use my mana. I'm only casting one card regardless, unless I go with these two.
The gates are open.
Now. And if he attacked with the hyena and the other guy, I could heal him, stuff like that. Okay. Alright. I think I want to Holy Fire that guy. I'm thinking that's kind of the no-brainer right now. I can heal myself 5, and that'll be fine. I can't play him first, which would be fantastic, but I don't want to wait. I don't want to leave this guy alive. Although, I could use the Reckless Rocketeer. See, here's an interesting problem. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. I'd rather save her for some situation where she might survive, where I could use her for direct damage against the hero. So I'm thinking, because I'd be waiting to use the Pyromancer to kill this thing for next turn. There's too many variables there. Don't like it. No, I'm just going to blow you up. And I'm going to kill this guy. It does make this guy a lot more vulnerable, but I mean, he's going to be just as vulnerable if my opponent had the choice to attack. I would rather take away his choice. I'm giving him less control. There are less ways that he can change the situation to his advantage.
Bring me steel.
Okay. So he's got a lot of threats out there now. That's kind of unpleasant. Makes me wish I had my Holy Nova back. Healing this guy won't get me out of trouble, that's for sure. She costs 6, so I should probably hold off on this until a later turn. Healing him 2 is kind of interesting, because at that point, the only thing that can one-shot him is this guy. So it might actually be worthwhile. On the other hand, it does mean he can just one-shot him with this guy. But then I'm not taking the 4. I don't have any spells that I can cast to trigger the Pyromancer, who would again be kind of useful. Yeah. I have enough mana that I could cast this and heal him. The problem is that's giving my opponent more choices on how to deal with the situation. And I don't like that part. But that may still be the best play, because that does make it a lot harder for him to deal with the situation. On the other hand, I could just heal him and draw a card. I'm maybe going to try and draw a card first then. Because if it was the Northshire Cleric, I could draw a card for healing him. No, I can't. Now I heal him. Hit my opponent for 1. Stupid clock. Yeah. I think that's the conclusion I was going to come to anyway. I mean, this is not going to be a good turn for me, no matter what, but I'm hoping that I'm improving my board situation gradually over time here.
I hear you got a problem.
That's not helping. So it takes 2 guys to get rid of that, although one of them doesn't die, which is sad. Damage. Okay, he needs to go. I have a Shadow Word Death. That'll be awesome when he's revealed, but unfortunately he's not revealed yet. I really can't do anything about him. Not at all. Now, I can cast this, which both gives me a 6/6, and it would buff this large enough that it can kill him and survive. And that's kind of cool. Killing him would be nice. She gives me a lot of... Like, I could get out a lot more creatures worth of stuff if I went with all my with her and these guys, but I don't think that's helping me as much. I would like to get out my taunt so that this doesn't hit me for 7. Not sure how that works out, though. Because then I'm not buffing this, which means this would actually have to die to kill that, and he's not big enough to kill him, so yeah, that would not reduce my problems enough. No, I'm going to use the taunt later. For now, I am going to do this. I'm going to kill that little punk. And I'm going to play a raptor. Seems like a turn. I mean, I could have healed myself, but obviously this improved my board position more than healing myself. Unless my opponent drops a 2-point AoE. Which I don't think is too well, I guess he could explosive shot me. That would be pretty ideal for him. Ah, stupid Hunter's Mark. Wow, Hunter's Mark and explosive shot. That's actually kind of excessive. Like, he only needed he needed his explosive shot to do one more damage. But either way, this is pretty bad. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah! Can't do that and that. Which is probably okay. So yeah, I think I could use this to kill that. Which would be 6 mana. And then 3 to kill him. And then I'm only taking 1. Actually, you know what? I think that's better. Because what I was thinking of was Shadow Word Death, the big guy. Then use the Fen Creeper. But Fen Creeper's just going to die. I can skip that whole part of it if I use her to kill one of them. Yeah. Lower in health, so I definitely gotta do the delay there. It kinda sucks to use a 5 attack charge creature to kill a guy with 2 toughness. But it was well worth it. That's no good. I don't like his stuff having charge, even if he doesn't have, like, a huge number of beasts. Because he is himself charged. That's kind of why he costs more than the warrior one. It's also tougher. So the situation's not looking great. I have to play the Fen Creeper. That's not optional at this point. So what do I do for 5 mana? She's a lot more efficient on a card-for-card basis, but I'm actually better off dropping these 2, I think. I'd like to be healing myself, too. There's some concern that something bad will happen to this. With the guys in play, though, it takes most of them to kill it. I think I'm safe not healing myself this turn. I need to not heal myself. I need to be making more progress than that, so Imp Master it is.
Mind if I roll me?
My opponent doesn't have any cards left, so we're at that point where if I can just survive for a little while longer, I might be able to pull out of this. But I do have to survive without losing all my cards.
You must cleanse the Sunwell.
That doesn't help, because that was very efficient. And also my opponent is going to hunter me to death. Like, my healing will just neutralize that, and I need to start neutralizing it. Okay. Yeah, this is not great. Apparently I need you. So, yeah.
I must consider.
Kill that.
The dark is.
I think I'm gonna just keep my 1/1 around, so this is not gonna kill anything. I'm gonna play him, because he's big. He's my biggest hope for turning the situation around. And I'm gonna use you, because I need healing badly. And I'm gonna heal myself instead of the Imp Master, because I need healing badly. I need to survive this little stretch here, while my opponent has 1 card, and I have more than 1 card. Every turn. Well, I'm not getting more. You know what I mean. That doesn't help, but it's not killing me super fast. However, I'm really on the razor's edge here. Oh, thank God. So I have to neutralize everything. I'm so glad that he went and traded guys there. Yes. I'd love to be able to trigger the Wild Pyromancer.
I wonder.
In order to do that, though, I'd have to play the Northshire Cleric, pay 2 mana to draw a card from this. At that point, I've used, like, that's 5 mana. I don't have a little bit. I only have 5 left to cast whatever spell. And I still have to kill all of his creatures because I'm at 6 health and I wouldn't have healed myself. So that's problematic, at best. In terms of just outright killing off his creatures, no, I don't have enough damage without doing something weird. These guys only do 5 together until he takes one from something. So, yeah, we're in really risky play territory.
Is someone injured?
I couldn't kill this off otherwise, so yeah, my only choice is life or death. I need this to draw me a spell that costs less than, like, 5 or less. That is the spell I was hoping for.
Do you like to play with fire?
So, some top decking involved. What? What do you mean too late? It wouldn't let me... because the animation had not yet killed the taunt creature. It wouldn't let me do the attack. Thank you so much.
Your magic shall not save you.
Well, anyway, it looks like I've top-decked my way to victory, but it's not guaranteed yet. Silenced this instead of her. That was nice. So, let's see. Going to attack. Then I'm going to cast this. I'm going to cast it on him, I think, because I want to keep him alive. Holy Nova and my other Holy Nova. Awesome. How many cards are left? 8? Yeah. I should be able to kill him with 8 cards, you'd think. Because I'll draw like all of them if I cast Holy Nova now. Which I might well do.
I must consider.
I'm not sure I want to draw that many. Well, I can. I should be able to kill him with that many cards. Whatever. Just because it's crazy, we'll do this. He may just concede. Oh, I ran out of time. Stupid animations, like the drawing 4 cards took so long. He could maybe burn me out or something. Or not. I think I want to get rid of this guy now. I think he's hurting more than helping at this point.
Right away.
Let the dark in.
Yeah. Probably should have played the light spawn. Whatever. If my opponent got a card that did 4 damage, I would actually lose. So yeah, I'm not actually finishing this out very well at all. I've got overconfidence and the time, like, not thinking fast enough for the clock. Well, that's pretty annoying. But he gets annoyed back because he stole the crappiest thing out there.
Almost out of cards.
Yes, I know I'm all sort of cards. How much damage can I do? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13. It's not quite. I think I'm better off actually just mind controlling his guy. No, I can play so much more stuff, but if I don't mind control him, I have to kill him. Probably dumb.
Right away.
Let the dark in.
So, I could still die if he just gets a card that does 4 damage to a player. There aren't too many, though. Kill Command wouldn't do 4 damage because he doesn't have a beast out. Explosive Shot, I don't think can target me. I think it has to target a minion.
I'm out of cards.
So I can heal myself. I'm going to attack him with this. It's going to be Explosive Trap, because that'd be the worst. Nope, it's the one that doesn't matter. Okay. Now that I know I've won, I'm going to cast a Light Spawn, and double its health, and kill him. That was rough. There was a 2 or 3 turns ago, just after I achieved theoretical victory, I screwed up and made it more possible for him to win. I wasn't playing with that advantage very well, but Crazy Priest stuff pulled it out. So, let's go another one. Yeah. No, I definitely made... I know it's weird to say because I won, but I definitely made some mistakes there, and he could have gotten lucky and had me, like, blow it. So.
Undo it.
Yes. There's so many things that can be hard to pay attention to all of
The
them.
light shall bring victory.
This is looking pretty good. Which of these guys would I rather save for later in the game? I'd rather get rid of the Iron Beak Owl, get something later, but I'm not going to have any low-cost cards. I don't want to lose, like, I don't want to play it second turn, really, but I don't want to lose the option, so, yeah, I'm going to get rid of this guy. Presumably he won't have anything to heal right away. There's another 2-cost play. I'm going second again. Makes such a big difference. I guess it wouldn't be totally bad to silence her, but it's still kind of weak. Using silence to get rid of a bubble on a strong creature is awesome. Using a bubble to get rid of, using a silence to get rid of a bubble on her, kind of sad. So I could coin out my Imp Master, who is actually a pretty good counter to her. Or I could just play him and still have my coin. That is actually a tough choice. I guess I'm going to go with the one where I still have the coin. I gotta do that. Like, sometimes I get too focused on what's on the board right now. Does this look like something that has to be dealt with right away when I'm at 29 health? Not even close. It's not something I need to worry about. So I shouldn't be spending any, like, abnormal amounts of effort to get rid of it. That should come in handy. I usually never get that early enough in the game that it's interesting. I could have coined out my Light Spawn, but she can actually beat it up somewhat and it'd be annoying.
I am master of magic.
Master of Magics, are you? Now, let's see. Yeah, it's a tough one. I'm not sure exactly what to do about these guys. Shadow Madness is not the thing. These guys have high defense and low attack. It's the opposite of what you want in Shadow Madness. I could silence one of them, but it is, again, so sad. Although he's going to take a while to kill. Makes it slightly more worthwhile. I don't have any big, like, expensive cards in my hand, so the coin is maybe not that essential for other stuff. So I could silence the mage, and then Shattered Sun Cleric something, and beat this down. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go short-term game this time. I'm actually going to give the bonus to this, because that way I have the most things surviving. Now if my opponent plays Hellfire, I will be annoyed, because I will lose a giant army and he'll have a 1-1 left. Okay. That's how it goes sometimes. Eat the crappy Beast Brigade, then. Yeah, he got such huge card advantage out of that. It sucks. Pretty much anything else he could have done, I would have been in a pretty good position. Okay, that summoning portal is going to become a problem, isn't it? I wish he had something else better that I could run into as Felguard. What to do? If I use these guys to kill him, he kills both of them. Like, his numbers work out exceedingly well against my current crappy contingent, and he'll still have the stupid summoning portal left. Even if I steal the portal, it can't attack. So, even if it could steal it and have it attack him, it wouldn't do anything useful, because it would survive and he would take no damage. This is pretty poor. I don't think I have a choice. I think I'm going to trade my guys for him. And then what is the question? I guess I'm going to play this, and I could either play the Loot Hoarder or heal myself. Oh, whatever, Loot Hoarder. I tend to prefer to play aggressively, rather than sitting around healing myself. Like, delaying is fine with a priest, but against a warlock it's not necessarily as good. Oh, that sucks. This is like the perfect... This is pretty much the perfect counter to him. Because now he's a useless creature. So I can kill him with Shadow Word Death. Then I can't afford to play this. And I still don't... The Shadow Madness is not quite working out. His creatures aren't, like, good enough to kill each other, really. Unless I just get rid of this by using it to kill him. Which is... kind of, or, no, I can't, no, that's right, I can't do that. Because it won't attack. Creatures with 0 attack, it doesn't let them actually make the attack action. I hate to do it in a way that's not totally killing everything, but I'm going to maybe save my Shadow Word. I'm going to take this guy, break his bubble on that. Heal there, draw a card, see what I get. Not much. He gets his guy back. See, that's the problem. It's a temporary. That was not a good use of it, but I was in kind of a crummy situation. I probably should have just done this and waited longer. Since I didn't have much else I could do, but again, it was taking too long thinking out all the different permutations. Like, I could take this guy and have him kill the owl. Like, whoop-de-doo. See, now I could have done better, because now these two could kill each other. Oh, so bad. Certainly wish I had a mass silence. This game's not looking too good. I don't know how I'm going to recover for this. His summoning portal is just going crazy, and I have not had a way to get rid of it, because I don't have the kill small creatures pre-spell, only the big one. It's just letting him play too many things per turn. See if I draw a Holy Nova, which I wouldn't be able to cast anyway. I did draw it. Every time I say Holy Nova, I draw one. I gotta keep doing that. But it's not actually helping me enough right now. This guy's not even coming out that big.
Job's done.
This is bad. Can my opponent just kill me? That's the next step. 10, 13, 14... Probably can just kill me. There wasn't really anything I could do about it. I could have, like, healed myself one extra time, which would have been doing less other stuff. Yeah, no, I should have just used this and saved my Ray of Command, my Shadow Madness. It's more valuable. I don't know why I was thinking the opposite. I was just getting frustrated. I had this thing sitting in my hand, and I got frustrated by my inability to make good use of it. Because really, when you cast Shadow Madness, you expect to kill two things. I failed to do that. I should have just saved it. Yeah, okay. Very, very dead. So, I don't know if I could have recovered, but I definitely would have had a better chance if I had not snapped and used the wrong card. I should have just blown up his guy. And saved the big one. Oh, well, that one's on me. Now we're into sudden death. I still think I can go further with this, though. There's got to be a chance. I got to at least try and get up to 5 wins. Let's see if I can do that next time. Please click the like button before it clicks you.